PBS's leader. This is the KOCE News at 11. Good evening and welcome to the KOCE News at 11 p.m. And thanks for joining us. Live from KOCE TV. This is the PBS 15 Morning News. I cannot stand it. And it's just that I can't drink any cold water or ice. And it's not that. Social's got a new distance learning for the problems. That he has to drink every water and to eat food so he can get healthier again. This is the KOCE PBS Social News at 10. Now, your flash briefing from PBS 50. Sponsored by Ion Bank, your financial support. KOCE 50 News at 11 starts now. And good morning, everybody. Welcome to the KOCE 50 News at 11 a.m. And thank you for joining us. I'm Victor Lowell. And I'm Beth Carroll. Here's what's happening today. This is the KOCE 50 News at 10. Good evening. Here's what's happening. This is breaking news on KOCE 50 News. And we begin with breaking news today. We have a special report on the office center of this programming. Live from KOCE 50 News. A Campaign 2002 special. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our second KOCE TV 50 special for our Campaign 2001. And here's what's happening. On September 11th, 2001, there was a big crash from the plane, and everybody got out, and that was a really dangerous ball. Now, the non-stop call. 30 minutes of a car tax raid for calling 877-562-3123 for uninterrupted news, weather, and sports. Only on KOCE 50 News Update. This is a KOCE special edition of Face the Nation. A couple of coronas and a coronavirus in KOCE 50. Good evening and welcome to this special edition. This is the KOCE Weather Alert. Live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is KOCE 50 Eyewitness News this morning. Hello there, everybody, and welcome. Live from KOCE, this is a KOCE 50 Eyewitness News Update. Hi, I'm Tim Waters. This is your KCET 50 Morning News Update. Now, your flash briefing from KOCE 50, from the Orange County to the Republicans. Now, your flash briefing from KOCE TV 50 Eyewitness News, sponsored by Safety Insurance, your financial support from the Safety Insurance Company for auto, home, and business. Live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is KOCE 50 Eyewitness News at 7. And good morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7 a.m. It is Friday, June 26th, though. Live from KOCE, New England's #1 PBS Social News. This is a KOCE weather report. Hello and welcome to the special. Your day's about to get ready for the news at noon. Starting right now. Live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is KOCE 50 Eyewitness News at noon. And we begin at noon with a weather report. The special academies have been closed down to the snow report. Live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is KOCE 50 Eyewitness News at 5. And we begin at 5 with the breaking news. Live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is KOCE 50 Eyewitness News at 5:30. Right now at 5:30, a troublesome weather. It is a really warm day, but cold tomorrow. It'll be plain old hot. Live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is KOCE 50 Eyewitness News at 6. We begin at 6 with the weather report. Live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is KOCE 50 Eyewitness News at 6:30. Live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is KOCE 50 Eyewitness News at 10 on KOCE CW. Are you ready? Well, get ready for the weather report as we continue to follow it. A stormy rain tracker will be plain old hot tomorrow. Live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is KOCE 50 Eyewitness News at 11. And we begin tonight with breaking news at 11 tonight. Live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is breaking news on KOCE 50 Eyewitness News. And good morning to you. We are following breaking news from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 political program. This is Face the Nation. Good morning. Glad you're with us. From KOCE 50 Eyewitness News, a Campaign 2008 special from the companions from the game plan with the team on Eyewitness News from KOCE and the Eyewitness News team from WGBH. Good afternoon and welcome to our very first KOCE TV 50 Campaign 2008 special. We will begin with our game plan. So here's the plan. Whoever gets the most points wins the competition. This is a KOCE 50 Eyewitness News weather alert. We follow the...
You're watching KOCE HD, your PBS.
Hey everybody, it's time for Better PBS. And now, from the stage of Studio 33, your host. Good morning everyone, glad you're with us. I'm Catherine Thompson. Scott Haney, thank you for joining us on Better PBS. From KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is a PBS Social update. From KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is PBS Social News this morning. Hey, good morning to you. I'm glad you're with us. A school bus has crashed into delay and couldn't get back on track that time. Then, a car crashed into one right before it disappeared, taking a terrifying track as the mother falls with a baby in its hands and then falls straight off the tracks in a Los Angeles marathon. Live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is PBS Social News at noon. And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the news at noon. Your day's about to get better. Starting right now. You're gonna get better. Hi there, you're watching Better PBS. Thank you for joining us. I'm Scott Haney, alongside Catherine Thompson. Thank you, Scott. From KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is PBS Social News at 4. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this edition of this Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock. Thank you for joining us. Live from KOCE, New England's #1 PBS Social News. This is PBS Social News at 5. Right now, live from KOCE, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is PBS Social Eyewitness News at 9 on Peachtree TV. live from the CW, PBS Social's #1 local news. This is PBS Social News at 10 on Los Angeles CW. And we begin with a weather alert tonight from KOCE, New England's #1 local news. This is PBS Social News at 11. And tonight we begin with breaking news. Now, this is breaking news on PBS Social. Live from KOCE, New England's #1 political programs. This is Face the Nation. From KOCE, New England's #1 local news. This is PBS Social special programs from Face the Nation. Coronavirus in Los Angeles. Good evening, everybody, and thanks for joining us on this special edition of PBS Social. Tonight we are honoring the memory of our dear friend, Denise DeCenzo. And good evening, thanks for joining us. New England's #1 local news. This is a PBS Social News update. New England's #1 local news. This is PBS Social Eyewitness News. From breaking news, this is PBS Social Eyewitness News, Connecticut's #1 local news in Los Angeles. PBS Social's #1 local news. This is PBS Social News this morning. New England's #1 local news. This is PBS Social News at 11. We begin with a weather alert tonight. This is breaking news on PBS Social. Now, live from the political program, this is Face the Nation. Thank you for making World Channel on PBS Social.